Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, when a choosing beggar doesn't get her way, she has a breakdown at Best Buy. Let's jump right in. This is the first time I have ever met a choosing beggar, much less posted onto this subreddit, so I hope everything is crystal clear. Please let me know if you need clarification. It is a bit long, so beware. So a little backstory. I work at a Best Buy retailer store. I have worked there for almost a year now and have only been improving in my knowledge in computers and sales. It is a very chill environment there. Customers there often have common sense, and the crew I work with provide 110% customer service. I would never, ever accuse my coworkers of being intentionally mean to a customer, and honestly, Best Buy is probably one of the only part-time jobs I would recommend to my friends these days. That being said, we have had our fair share of unhappy customers, but this one lady really takes the cake for crazy, choosy, and downright rude among the computing department. This one lady that the computer department has come to know and love happened to make one of her visits when I was working a closing shift at Best Buy. It was around 8 p.m. and we were beginning to clean and stock up our departments for closing time. From what I heard, this lady tended to come up to associates and make demands for free services and products, provide some soppy story to try to guilt us towards giving her something, and cry at will when nothing goes her way. Never have I heard of someone so childish shop at Best Buy before, but I simply brushed it off as potential gossip and went to go help the lady as everyone else was busy at the time. It couldn't have been that bad, right? Man, was I wrong. The cast is, well, me, a crazy choosing beggar lady, a Geek Squad agent, and my kind-hearted manager. Hello, ma'am. Are there any questions you have for me today? Yes. I would like to get this computer replaced. I believe it is broken. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, computers can do that, especially since they are mass-produced. Unfortunately, it is not in my expertise to service them. However, I can lead you over to our IT department, the Geek Squad, to help you out. That would be amazing. Thank you. The laptop the lady was holding didn't seem like it was in bad condition, so it must have been a hardware issue. And honestly, up till now, I thought every rumor that was said about her was false. I took her up to the geek who was free at the desk and stood by him in order to help if needed. Hello, ma'am. How can we help you today? Hello. This laptop I have stopped working suddenly after I tried setting up my printer. I would like to get it replaced and the data transferred onto a new one. Do you have any protection services on this laptop? At Best Buy, we carry protection services that act sort of like the manufacturer's warranty, but allow them to be serviced locally instead of through international shipping. Without protection on a laptop, they would either have to pay for the service and labor or deal with the manufacturer's warranty. No, I do not. How long have you had this laptop for, ma'am? For about 4 months. Alright, so it seems like you cannot get it returned or exchanged since it is past the time frame, which is 30 days. However, we can probably recover the data and possibly service the laptop if need be. What happened to it? Well, you see, I did not know how to set up this printer I bought recently, so I went on the web and searched up printer support and called the first number that appeared to possibly help me set it up. They asked for access on my computer, and when I gave it to them, all of my files were suddenly disappearing, and my computer turned off. The geek inspects the hard drive inside, and it turns out that the files have all been compromised and corrupted, and the computer was beyond repair after some diagnostics. It was done by a virus. Unfortunately, it seems as though your laptop has gotten a virus, most likely through that number that you called, and from inspecting the laptop, it will be hard to recover the data if the laptop is even serviceable. it might be more effective to get a new laptop." "Are you serious?" "Yes, ma'am, I am extremely sorry." "Are you at least going to pay for my new laptop? Because the one I bought from you got shut down." "Ma'am, we can't replace the laptop as it is after the returns period." "Some customer service you have. Without this data, I might lose my job. Everything I owned was on this laptop and now it's gone because of your product." "Ma'am, this was not because of a defect from the product. This is unbelievable. I would like to speak to your manager, please." The geek is clearly a bit annoyed. "All right, I will take you to my manager." He leans to me. "Can you take her to the manager, please?" I actually felt kind of bad for the geek up to this point. I really wanted to get this woman off his shoulders, so I hastily tried to get her to customer service. Unfortunately, she had one last demand for me. She shoves her phone into my face. "Get me this laptop too. I would like to exchange it for this one." I look at her phone and find a brand new laptop that was for sale at $100 less than what she originally paid for. Despite the fact that the geek explained that we could not exchange the laptop, she was still going to demand it from someone else. I could see that the geek wanted to intervene, however, I just shook him off and went to get the laptop anyways, hopefully to get her out of the IT department as soon as possible. I got the laptop and walked with her to customer service. "I can't believe that man. He didn't want to help out a woman in need, despite the fact that the product was defective." "Yeah, I didn't really want to talk to her." "He could have told me, it's okay, we'll do whatever we can, but no! He just had to be an ignorant piece of crap to my face and tell me we can't replace it. I better get some compensation money just for the inconvenience this has caused me." "I don't think that would be possible, but I can see what we can do." "I'm going to lose my job. This is going to ruin my life. How can you refuse to help someone in need when all they want to do is live their life?" This little fart starts crying. I don't know what to do up to this point, so I just start speeding up my pace to put the trouble onto someone else. We get to customer service and I take her up to my manager. "Hello, ma'am. Is everything all right?" "No, I have had the worst experience ever in retail stores. Is this the way you train your employees? I was denied a replacement for a defective laptop, and when I asked for a new one, I was shouted at and verbally abused for what little I was demanding for." Thankfully, I was there because all that BS really skewed what actually happened. I explained to the manager what happened and made sure he understood everything that the geek explained to her and that he was not in the wrong here. "Ma'am, the geek was right. We can't do anything about the laptop. It was your own fault that you got a virus on it. A laptop replacement won't work because the return policy period that we have for all customers has passed." This made the Choosing Beggar furious. She began screaming the same sob story that she told me and sobbed all the way to demanding not only a laptop replacement but also free services on top of it, adding up to around $500 to get the computer back up to the same condition the previous laptop was in. She kept going on about how the geek was going to put her out of a job and soon she would be homeless. How she would make sure to complain about Best Buy Online for their terrible customer service. My manager, being the kind-hearted guy he was, tried his best to keep his cool and stay positive throughout. "Ma'am, I understand your frustration. However, we can't simply give you $500 of services free of charge. That is unfair. However, let's compromise. We will exchange the laptop and give you $100 store credit because there was a difference in price between the laptops. Can we settle for that?" The crazy lady was clearly not impressed with the deal that the manager was giving her. However, maybe she had used up all her crying energy as she eventually gave in and took the exchange. She didn't get any services, but she did get a replacement laptop. I think our manager just wanted to get rid of her at any cost. Throughout the exchange process, she kept mumbling about how she will never return to Best Buy and how she will make sure everyone knows about how badly the employees treated her, a computer amateur that got hit with a virus. Alright ma'am, here is your new laptop and your store credit. You have lost no money from this entire transaction, and you are now able to do your work on your new laptop. The crazy lady still had a few tears in her eyes. I sure hope the geek gets fired for his behavior. I deserved free services because of how he acted. Finally, she left the store. Never thought the time would come after an hour of dealing with her. Despite what she said, she still comes regularly to our store and demands free products and free services. Our geek was not fired for how he dealt with her. My manager made sure everyone knew that she was not allowed free products and services, and that everyone made it clear to her what the return policies include, so she has no excuse the next time she complains. Everyone in the computing department now know her as the crazy lady. Man, I wish she would just grow up already. This is John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then please hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.